Hey guys, Unicorn Pondu here. Welcome back to another video. So, Amber decided to go live once again, and it is called There's More That We Need to Talk About. What we need to talk about, couldn't really tell you because I haven't watched it yet. So, let's get right into it, shall we?
Lindsay, how are you? Do I meditate? I do not. Feline does, though. Did you really walk home when Destiny left you at Walmart? Yes, I started to. I think that story is so like the fact that it was 1 a.m. and you left your partner at Walmart at 1 a.m. like is so like red flag, red flag, red flag. And all while she's still talking to her ex behind my back. No wonder why she called me Pookie, because she was talking to Pookie behind my back. So funny. Yes, you can ask questions about Destiny. This isn't gonna be like a ongoing situation type deal.
Not going to be ongoing, but here's the second stream about it. Hey!
I just feel like it's important that I'm able to I actually had my 11th therapy today, so hello, hello. And I talked to my therapist about this, and he agrees that I should be able to share my side and my story, and I agree.
Which I saw that on Twitter, but someone was just like that her therapist agreed that she needed to drag Destiny. This is so stupid, Amber.
Krista said that would be an immediate breakup for me. Yeah, the whole situation is so but yeah, I'm in the wrong. That's so funny. Congratulations on the ongoing therapy. Thank you. I am so proud. I am like beyond proud of myself because it's like I don't go in there with like, oh, I'm just gonna like half-ass it today. I always give my all and I give my full self to the situation. And yeah, I love that. Why did she leave me at Walmart? Because okay, so there was I'm pretty sure it was a Subway or a Burger King, I don't know. It was like inside of the Walmart, and she called me Pookie, and that really upset me because like my gut and my intuition is always right, and it just made me feel really uncomfortable that she did that. And I later found out that's because she was still talking to her ex behind my back. She was re-downloading and downloading an app to talk to her ex behind my back. So, anyways, she called me Pookie, and I was upset by it. So,
I'm not seeing the connection there. With like talking to the ex and whatever, maybe, but like if your partner just calls you Pookie, why would that just randomly upset? That's so weird.
I didn't want to be in her presence. So I actually went and sat down in the subway, and I was just trying to calm down because it upset me. Like I have every right to feel upset. Like don't gaslight me. Don't invalidate my feelings. I was upset. I needed to breathe.
Upset by what though? She just calls you Pookie. I feel like I'm out of the loop on something.
And she said she couldn't find me, but yet I was sitting right in front of the entrance in the exit of Walmart. She is a joke. She is a lie. And yeah, so
Okay, but if you're at Walmart, wouldn't you be looking in the Walmart and not in the restaurant in the Walmart? That would be like the last place I would look. That I would check the earrings, I would check the food aisles, I would check the clothing section, I would check the jewelry. I wouldn't check at the restaurant for you. Yeah, I don't blame her for leaving if that's the case.
um so then I think it was a Burger King. It was either a Burger King or a Subway. I don't remember which one it was, but I do remember them mopping their floors. I do remember that because I was just sitting there watching it happen. My outfit's weird. Thank you. I love being weird. Um, I was a hardcore hater, but then realized that you are a normal person who makes mistakes. People really think you should be perfect. Thank you so much for the super chat and so much for having common sense.
Oh, so anyone that criticizes and slash or questions anything you do is just a hater? Okay, Amber. That one vlog was so good, and then here comes the real Amber shining through as per usual. Why am I not surprised?
We all make mistakes. We all do things that we either regret or we learn from.
And yet here you are, streaming about your ex. What did you learn exactly? I'm not seeing any. This to me really just reminds me of like 2019, 2020 Amber, if I'm being honest, with Becky sitting there miserable. That's what this is reminding me of.
If someone left me for getting uncomfortable about saying something would get to me like that, I'd be so hurt. Oh, I was for sure hurt. And when I realized that she left, I ended up walking home, and it was nighttime, and I would say about halfway home, maybe a little further, and she ended up picking me up. So I am not going to address a reaction channel. Again, this is also something I talked about in therapy today. My therapy very much consisted of me talking about YouTube today. And I hate that because I don't want to go into therapy talking about YouTube. I need to talk about more, and I need to take advantage of my therapy sessions. But I have been very bothered with people thinking that they have proof that I was not. That is disgusting. My therapist today told me that when you go through trauma, especially when you disassociate or in the moment you have so much anxiety over situations that you lose certain memories and certain details. And that is something that we talked about. And no, I did not change my story. Like,
Girl, if you know that this is going to upset you, why address it? Why talk about it? Why bring it up?
this is a maxi dress. I'm not wearing pants, no. Do I feel bad for Dana? Yes. So when I say that my dad's friends sexually assaulted me, I mean that in the sense of sexually harassed me. And I have shared that several times, that there are people that my dad would buy drugs from and would be in and out of the trailer. That's not assault. Thank you for clearing that. That is a completely different situation compared to when I was a child. That is a completely different story. And people are confusing the two. When will my next upload be? I'm not sure.
God, it can't come any faster. I hate live streaming, Lynn, because we get to see more of your actual personality. Like a certain somebody who shall not be named.
Vince, I would honestly love to stop talking about it. I wasn't even the one who brought it to anyone's attention on YouTube. I might have talked about it years and years ago, but as for right now, it's not something that I was talking about on my YouTube. And it's a reaction channel who decided to go to things that I used to say a decade ago or 8 years ago. And it's really fucking weird, and it's really creepy. Why did I use the mattress? Because I was bleeding so much and I did not want to sit on their furniture. So I would sit on a mattress and I'll put towels down. Has Destiny reached out to me? Yes, she's freaking weird. I don't understand what her motive is, but yesterday she sent me a picture of me and her mom on the beach. Wait, what was it exactly? Let me go look. Where is it? Me, and it says fuck cancer. Like, what are you doing? Watch, I'll even show you guys. I just don't want to show her number because her number is not saved on my phone and I'm not here to dox. Let me just take a screenshot of it. Not here to dox anybody, no. That's what she sent me. And I said, why are you sending me this? It's weird. I don't really know what her motives are. And my favorite of it all is Dana even said she's totes fine with me talking about this. It's so funny. Destiny is literally messaging Dana behind her current fiance's back and denying it on live stream in front of her fiance. But yet Dana sent me screenshots, which no, I will not show those. But I'm like, what is actually happening? I don't know. I just feel like YouTube right now is so heavy. It's so heavy. And that's why I want to do these live streams, to just get everything out, because it's just a lot. I'm not going to show the screenshot because she told me not to. But she said I could talk about it. Why didn't you go see a gyno for the bleeding? Okay, so this is something I also would love to clarify. I actually went to doctors and I went to the ER a couple of times. I went to both. And every single time I was told that it was just...
I'm pretty sure verbatim you said you didn't go get it seen because you were scared that it was something bad. Am I correct? My memory could be slipping, but I'm pretty sure she said verbatim that she was scared of going to go get checked out because it might be something serious. Hold on.
And I know it's my fault because I'm sorry guys, because I didn't see someone. I knew there's been a problem for so long.
So I'm sorry for playing that, but she didn't go see someone, but she knew for so long, but yet she's saying that she went to go see people. I feel like I'm being gaslit, Amber. What's actually going on here?
Just a UTI, nothing to worry about. And I have actually vlogged these things. So there is physical proof that I did do these. Every single time I was just left with a UTI. But yet I showed a lot of signs of cancer, a lot of signs. My white cell count was super high and just a lot of different things like that. So as for not going to the gyno, that is 100% my fault. I was freaking terrified. But then also being told, everything's fine. It's just a UTI, take some antibiotics. Um, you know, so I like to believe the professionals, so yeah, but there was a few times, like there was a doctor that I had that actually my roommate saw, like we all had the same doctor and we all really, really liked this doctor. And I believed her when she said, it's nothing to worry about, you just have a really bad UTI. And I don't know. Exactly. Someone just said, do UTIs make you bleed that bad? They told me they did. um when I was diagnosed with cancer, I felt so alone and I felt so scared. So I joined this group, and a lot of people who also had the exact same cancer I did, we all share the same story. And we were either A, too blind or too ashamed or too scared. We were just like riddled with fear. So it stopped us from going to the gyno. So many people who have had uterine cancer all experience the same thing. I mean, it seems like that. And yeah, I'm not saying it's the doctor's fault. No, I'm not. I'm just sharing my story and what happened. And that's what happened. I love you too, Ashley. Yes, me and Feline do like Crocs. Thank you, Vert. That means a lot to me. Yes, of course I heard about Dana. She's one of my really good friends. Vlogmas. I've thought about Vlogmas. I always start thinking about Vlogmas around summertime. I know it's not summer yet, but it's fixing to be. I don't think I'm gonna do Vlogmas this year.
How dare! Vlogmas is like one of my favorite amberlynn things that she does. Come on. You can't even do Vlogmas for us, Amber. Jesus.
I've thought about it, and I think I'm like leaning towards a no for me.
Boo. Do we at least get Vlogoween? Do we get Vlogoween? That's the real question if we're not getting Vlogmas.
Yes, I would visit North Korea.
You did what now? Amber, do you mean South Korea? I don't think you want to go to North Korea. I need to call people stupid, but oh my god, Amber. God. Oh god.
Do I enjoy gardening? I think I'm at like a plant whisperer type moment. Like Feline has a Feline has a massive green thumb, but the other day I was just feeling something. I was like, I think these plants are thirsty. And Feline's like, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. And I was like, no, truly, I feel like it. So as she started watering the plants, she's like, babe, I think you were right.
You're so dramatic.
It was a good time though. It made me
Who, Amber Dramatic? No.
feel good. I was like, oh my god, I'm a plant whisperer. I have to do Vlogmas my Christmas, or I have to do Vlogmas. My Christmas would be way worse without it. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I love me a Vlogmas moment, but I don't know.
Come on, girl. Hold on. Do the bare minimum. That's what the people want. Everyone in your chat saying do Vlogmas. Come on. Like once a year.
No. I need to put mental health first, always. Can you say hi to my dog, Petey? He is a Bashan? Am I pronouncing that right? Also, do you have food aggression? That
Yes.
is just a rumor, Melissa. Love you too. And hello, Petey the dog. Hello, hello.
I mean, that's a rumor. Do I really need to play that stupid clip of you with the cereal? What kind of cereal is that? With Becky, do I need to, Amber? Because I will. I don't want to, but I will if necessary.
Hello. I know Twinkie is adorb.
It's honestly the best part of this whole entire video. Let's all be honest here. She's a queen, an icon, a legend.
Like I'm not here to spill tea or anything like that. That's not why I'm here. That's not the type of person I am.
Boo, leave then.
No, this isn't like a live era. I think just for right now, because I just feel like I can't peacefully make vlogs or like YouTube videos, knowing that there's just so many things that people are getting wrong or like assuming, and it's been hard.
Make one video, explain everything, and be done with it. Jeez.
You never once said anything bad about Destiny's mom, even though she disrespected you majorly. That shows how compassionate and understanding you are. Thank you, James. That's because I really, really love her mom. Through it all, and it got kind of hectic, let me tell you. It got abusive, whatever it may be. And this is also something else I kind of wanted to talk about. When people assumed that I hit Destiny's mom, which I didn't. So thank you, Destiny, for clarifying that. Thank you for being honest. People were like crazy attacking me. Like, oh my God, I cannot believe that you'd be abusive and you'd hit somebody. Then when Destiny came back to clarify, Amberlynn didn't hit my mom. My mom beat up Amberlynn. All the same people are now, oh, Amberlynn deserved it. It's just like, I think that like that very situation has made me realize like more than ever where people's hearts are, like 100%. For anyone to like validate abuse, yikes on bikes. It's not okay. And thankfully, so thank you again, Destiny. Her last live stream that she did right after I did one, obsessed much.
Okay, so are you like some sort of like police on when people can go live and you, oh my God, so upset. Girl, shut up.
She did clarify that I have not lied about anything regarding her mom. So thanks, Destiny, again. Justice, it's okay. They can be cruel. Like, honestly, they can. But it's just funny because like me and Destiny said pretty much the same exact story, word for word, when it came to her mom hitting me. And everyone believed Destiny. But then for me, everyone's like, you're a liar.
Because you're known to be a gaslighter and a narcissist and such, or narcissistic tendencies, as you like to call it. So yeah, naturally the people are going to gravitate towards the person that's not known to lie more than the person that's known to lie. A little bit easier, you know, just a little thought there.
And there has been people who are like, I might not like Amberlynn, but you guys are like being biased. It's literally, for the lack of a better word, it's like it's just biased. Destiny is a known cheater and liar, and people are just choosing to believe her.
What's she known to lie about, though? Can you clarify that? Because I haven't really heard her lie about anything. Not that I can remember, at least.
Because it's more fun. It's more entertainment. And I used to be like, the way that I would handle this situation in the past would be very different than I'm handling it now. That's all I can say. In the past, I would very much be like, well, here's some screenshots. Well, here's some tea. Here's some of this. Here's some of that. And I'm not that person no more. And that just shows strength. It shows change. It shows that I've learned from my mistakes.
Have you really learned, though, if you're still on live streams talking about how much you changed? that really that much different?
And it shows growth. And the reason why I continue to stand up for myself and share my story is because it's empowering. And that's actually the word that my therapist used today, is that me doing these live streams is because it makes me feel empowered, because I am so tired of people putting words in my mouth. I would rather use my mouth to use the right words, if that makes sense. So yeah. Like, if this was just about money, this would have already happened. I'm only on here because Destiny started this. So if this was about money, or I wanted to manipulate the audience, or whatever it may be, or I wanted drama on my channel, this would have already happened. It would have happened years ago. But I'm only doing this because I feel like put up against a wall, kind of, a little bit. So it's like the fact that this is also my job, having to defend myself, it's rough. It's crazy. It's a weird situation to be in. So yeah. What are you even saying? I think that if you actually listen to me, then you would know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that person is 100%. I have no idea what you're saying. Like, what are you proving here? You're not really proving much of anything. It's just kind of empty, like hollow words at this point. It's just kind of me, Destiny started it, me. I thought I was the only one. Thank you, random person that decided to comment that, because I'm also pretty lost.
But I feel like a lot of people don't listen. They don't hear me. And it's because they don't.
Because you have to use words of substance. You can't just Destiny this. Oh, I've changed person. I'm backed against the wall. I have no idea what you've said, if I'm being honest with you, for the past like 5 minutes. It's just one ear out the other, because there's nothing of substance to really latch onto.
Don't want to.
I'm trying.
Stop dodging questions. I'm not really getting any.
Oh no, my chat's moving really, really fast, guys, but like I'm not getting a lot of questions. Girl.
Do I still want to go to California? Yes, I was raised there. I miss it a lot.
Oh my god, can we get like a California girl moment? Amber, come on, that'd be a great opportunity.
Yes, my goal is still to get weight loss surgery this year. Did I sit on one of my exes? What? I sit on Feline.
Love that for you, but at the same time, girl, time and place.
Oh.
And also, girl, at your size, how would that work? Okay, I'm thinking too much into it. Love the girlies, but like, girl.
Jeez Louise. Oh, thank you, Hannah, for the super chat. No, I swear to God, I sit on her and she likes it.
Okay, I love that for you, but at the same time and place. We're here for drama, tea, freakouts. We're not here for fun times like that. Like, usually, yes, but not right now.
What I'm learning is that people can say whatever the fuck they want, but if you like something and you feel good, then feel good and ignore everyone else.
I mean, isn't that what your YouTube channel was pretty much based off of, you loving food? And this is why you're in the situation right now.
I don't know what scat is. Never heard of it.
Who asked that? Oh no. If you don't know what it is, just be willfully ignorant. Don't. I promise you don't.
How would I spend $1 million? I would give a lot of it away, I feel like. Like, my first thought was giving it to people who need it. I mean, I would keep some, obviously, but that's the first thought that I had. I've already made $1 million in my lifetime. I know it don't look like it.
And whose fault's that for spending all of it instead of investing and saving it? And is currently living inside of an apartment.
Oh, God. Never go unmedicated if you're bipolar, because I wasted a lot of money. A lot of money. Someone said, girl, give me some. I have given subscribers money. I've helped before. I have. Yeah, I have wasted a lot of money on food. I have.
Let's not forget online shopping and Torrid and Walmart. Yeah, let's factor everything in, and not just food, girl. Oh, and fast food. Don't forget the fast food. That's like the most important thing. And the buffets.
Would I collab?
And Starbies.
With Nikocado, no, I would not. He makes a mockery out of domestic abuse, like, and gets away with it. It's disgusting.
I did want to comment on this. Is it gross? Yeah, I would say it's pretty gross. But, like, that's the whole shtick. That's their whole shtick, those two.
And he's also the one who said I lied about cancer. Disgusting. So no, I would not. How old are your pets? So cute. We have 2 chihuahuas too. Love them. Wishing all the best. Thank you so much. Oh my god, chihuahuas are freaking adorable and they're so loving. How old are they? Oh my gosh. Okay. Twinkie's gonna be 11. Rarity and Wasabi are like, I would say like a year difference. Math, Amberlynn. Wasabi is gonna be 8. Rarity is gonna be 7. Now that you say the binge monster didn't exist, how do you explain being mean to Beck when she didn't want to get you food?
That's a very good question. Random person decided to comment on that.
I talked about this in my last live stream. Food addiction. What president would you want to?
Okay, well, of course. Oh, thanks for the money. I'm not going to answer that. Next. Amber, come on. Just say you're a dick and move on.
Meet Obama. Flene's over there making hand movements.
Why is she making hand movements for? That's a little bit suspicious.
Read a poem or a recent journal entry. Oh, I don't know about that. That's too personal. See, that's something in the past that I would have done. I have changed and I am improving, showing growth. Yes, I am.
Wow, not reading something. Wow. Great growth, Amber. Also, sorry, I had to turn the fan on. I'm burning up.
Why no blush today? I wasn't feeling her. I noticed that when I wear blush, it makes my under eyes look even darker when they already are pretty dark because my mascara likes to make them dark. So I just noticed it makes it look darker. So sometimes I'll wear blush and sometimes I won't. Do I still drink coffee? No, I am a caffeine-free type of gal. Do I like pickles? I do. Shower pooping never happened, just another rumor. Do I still talk to Pink Sparkles? Yes, like almost every day. Can I bring back my intro music?
Oh, no, please, no. Especially my morning coffee, no.
Maybe. I just feel like no one liked it.
No one did. Every intro that you've ever had, especially like the wahoo, like that one even. Every intro that you've ever had has been god awful. Please, for the love of Jesus Christ himself, never bring back any sort of intro.
It's so funny when people say ALR doing live streams because she wants money. So annoying. That's like someone going to work, like going to be a waitress or someone writing a book or someone.
Ma'am, like, look at this lady being like, oh my lord, guys. Me up here is just like someone working 9 to 5 on minimum wage and having to rely on tips for a living. Do you not see how hard I'm working here? Like, oh my gosh, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I really enjoy pickle. Who do you think you are? Jesus Christ almighty, lady.
Whatever they may do, starting OnlyFans. It's because people need money to survive. Things that should be free, like a roof over your head and water and food, are not free things. So yes, this is my job and rent is not due. I already paid rent. So yeah, I don't get it. It's like the weirdest thing to me. Getting heat for making money. Well, it's so weird. I don't know. I can't, for something I can't process it. Like, this has been my job, like strictly been my job for 8 years now. This is how I make money. Some people only have to write one book. It goes famous and they're done for the rest of their life. It goes famous. You know what I mean?
You're not an author though.
God. But yeah, 2023, fixing to be 2024 before we know it. And not to bring up reaction channels, but
oh, hi.
Zachary Michael's a really good example. Like, he went to college for what he was doing for his career, and he ended up quitting his career to react to me. Talk about weird. I feel like that's weird. I don't know. Like, that's just an opinion. Everyone can have it. Everyone can have one.
Yeah, I can also say that your opinions are really bad, but imagine being so controversial and yet so boring and lacking of a personality that somebody can monetize off of it. Have you ever really thought about that? I feel like that's a little bit more weird.
Like that's weird. Like going to college, like you're literally actively in a career and then you quit to react to Amberlynn Reid, a very boring YouTuber. Like that's weird. That's a little weird. And everyone's all loves it because he reacts to me. It's just more of like the hypocrisy. Ma'am. It's just people being hypocrites. And
No, because your content is so boring that us reactors have to bring the spice, the personality, the flair, the little just salt at this point, like bare minimum spices to your content to make them watchable. Like really think about that for a moment. You are so boring that other people have to watch other people watch you to be able to even look at you for more than 2 minutes. I find that really weird, Amber.
it's like a lot of people agree that it's weird. Thank you. I agree. It is weird, but I mean, make your money. I based on how much I make and how much I've made in the past, I pretty much know for the most part how much he makes, and it's a lot. He makes a lot of money. So I get why he quit his job. Do you come for me? And I put in more work. No tea, no
No.
work. I film my life. I talk about my true innards. Yeah, take that as a quote, please. Like my last vlog or my last live stream, people love the quote. I said she left me like a raisin because it's true. She did. She left me like a raisin. The easiest way for me to make money is to react to videos. I've reacted to 5-6 videos in the last decade. That shit's easy.
No. Because you made it easy. They were awful. I know exactly what videos you were talking about. You cherry picked that one I'm thinking of with Zachary and Michael. You don't have the personality. You don't have the flair. You don't have the sass. You don't have even a little bit quick wit to really make these videos. These is easy content. It's not super easy. I have to repeat a bunch of lines a bunch of times because my brain and my mouth really don't like one another a lot of the time. So I can tell that just right now was on a roll and then nope. But I mean, is it easy in a sense? Yes, I will say that it is quite easy because I'm not having to really think about what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna because my personality is my personality. I'm pretty much the same exact person off camera as I am on camera. Well, on screen, I suppose. Not even on screen, on video. Let's say I'm pretty much the same exact person. I'm just watching a video and then putting commentary on it. But I forgot what was the point of me saying that. I completely forgot.
To vlog as often as I do and to talk about the things that I do. Zach, try it, honey. Try it.
I would love to be able to go, oh my goodness, I'm getting ready. Here's Walmart for literally like 60 seconds. Here's what I'm getting. Let me come back home. Let me cook food. Okay, guys, have a good day. You have the easy part. Let's all be honest here. You have the easy part. You don't work. You don't work.
Yeah. Oh, I do edit. I edit a lot. Like all those little jump cuts. Yeah, it takes a lot of work. Like Feline has stood over me and watched me edit before.
Ma'am, I also do jump cuts and a bunch of stuff. It's not hard. It's not hard whatsoever.
No, I'm not creepy, baby. But I'm just saying, like, because of like people being so biased and like Zach only reacting to me and like maybe like 1 or 2 other people, like people are okay with that because of the things that he says about me. Like, oh.
Well, if you don't want anyone to criticize you, maybe get off the internet and maybe that won't be a problem anymore, Amber. Just a little thought I had, But silly me, you won't. You have to work so hard.
It's so weird. He only gets views because of me and because of other people. Is that condescending? Sure.
100%, but oh, look at that, Amber, though. Who are you talking about right now? Oh, somebody else. Wow, golly gee. Isn't that a little bit hypocritical? I mean, I also am talking about somebody else. That's also fair, and I can admit that, but Amber can't for some reason.
It makes me feel like it's so weird that people care about what I have to say. Like people care about what I'm doing, whether it's for like a good or a bad reason. Like it's so weird that like that's my life, that people want to see it. That's something that people want to see so bad that they also watch it through other people. They like.
Oh no, it's I'm pretty sure it's either or. I've gotten comments that's like, thank you so much for covering whoever person I'm covering. I can't stand watching them by themselves. I really like your commentary. I've gotten a few comments like that. So no, it's not either or. It's usually, like, I would say a good 85% of the time, if not higher, one or the other.
Watch people watch me, and I'm like,
because your content's boring and you really don't have that much of a personality. Sorry to tell you that.
That's kind of crazy. And I mean, that is what it is. It truly is what it is. And this might be one of my narcissistic tendencies, if you will. Or as my therapist called me out today, low key called me out, said that because I didn't get the attention and a love that a child should get, that I'm probably trying to get that from strangers online, which, you know what, might be right, might be true. Now let's dig a little deeper and let's figure out how like not to do that. But I'm able to like admit to some truth to that for sure. That could be the case, but definitely not a narcissist, just a little narcissistic tendencies that, mix up with like trauma and, I'm bipolar. I have, massive issues, anxiety, trauma. Something that I recently discovered that I've been going through, which is really weird and happened in the middle of therapy today, is like, which I got called out again by my therapist, is I disassociate or dissociate. I don't really know much about it. But I know the fucking feeling. And that shit is scary. It happened a couple times during my last live stream that I did. And I try so hard to act like I'm totally fine. But thankfully, in front of my therapist, I don't have to do that. And he called me out and he was like, what just happened? So yeah, it's just like random little things that I'm dealing with. And now I'm rambling and someone just told me to shut up, but yet they're on my video listening to me. You can always click off. I'm just an open book right now. So yeah. Totes rambling. I'm rooting for your weight loss surgery. Mine was 4 years ago. I went from 400 to 250. My journey is rough because I have lymphedema and Hashimoto's, thyroid issues. Oh my God, Ray. Wait, you have vlogs in your name? Do you vlog? I need to go watch you. And congrats, you did amazing. Holy crap. I have to mention this. Sorry that it bugs me, but it's the same reason I can't watch Tom Cruise movies. Okay. There is a midline shift in your face. Yes. Your front tooth is directly in the center of your face. Oh,
it is. It very much is.
Oh my God. Thank you for noticing.
Girl, everyone's known that for years now. Why are you acting like if someone just magically, randomly decided to comment on that? People know. People have known.
Also noticed, it's because I used to have a massive age gap for years, and my teeth have shifted, and it made that happen. Yes, I know it's bad. Girl, we all have a sad story. Stop acting like a victim. I am a victim to some things. We all are, unfortunately. And I've also learned in therapy. Therapy is very much my personality trait. Yes, when you take it seriously. I've learned that people are very unsympathetic to certain situations, and it's so easy for people to say stop being a victim when they just don't give a shit about you, like as an individual. And it is what it is. So when people say that to me, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't, because I know what I've been through, and anyone watching me also knows what they've been through. So if anyone ever tells you stop being a victim, it's because more than likely you are, period. And I stand by that. People in this chat are deranged. They need to look into the mirror. And if people saw their mistakes online, they would be crucified too. They aren't any better, 100%.
Okay, but here's the problem with that. They're not posting it online. They're dealing with it offline.
I agree with that, lady. I do agree with that. Trauma dumping. That's my channel. That is my channel. Especially right now. Oh my God. I'm just going through a lot. And sometimes I share intimate details where I shouldn't. And that's a little something I am working on. So me declining to read some of my journal or a poem is a big step in the right direction. But there still is some things that I let slip out. So just know that if you're on my channel or you're watching me, especially during a live stream, trauma dumping might happen. And if y'all need a trauma dump, go for it, because I'm willing to be here and I'm willing to be an ear or a shoulder to cry on. So I don't have an issue with that. I never have. I know there are some other YouTubers who do, but I am not the one. So if you need to feel like you're not alone, go for it.
Oh, Amber, I guess you finally found your sympathy bone, huh? Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that just really convenient?
Yeah. Narcs usually come from trauma. Yes, I actually agree with that wholeheartedly. Like narcissist thing is so silly because it also is something else that like people cannot control. So let's just say I am a narcissist just for the sake of like arguing about it. People like almost like calling me out or like saying that as a bad thing is probably insulting to people who like do have it. And I know for me, like I used to have my username narcissistic goddess on Instagram because I was playing the role of what people like say to me. And in a way that is offensive. And I got called out and I learned from my mistakes. So I took that off as my username. I also want to say I have done some research about what I said.
Is this the same exact research that you did with Octavia and then dumped it like a week later? So if so, I don't want it.
Regarding I prefer females. That's not what I meant to say because I've learned that female is the sex while being a woman is the gender. And I didn't know that. So it's like people were telling me that, I was getting messages, and then I learned what it meant. So thank you, like, for calling me out on my shit, but doing it in like a respectful way. I did not realize the difference in that. So thank you guys so much, like wholeheartedly. There just comes a time where it's like, do you ever think for 1 second before yapping? No. I'm doing better with that for sure. No, I have not done Delta 8 in over a month. I miss it a lot. There was a moment through this whole YouTube thing and this and that and Destiny and my sexual assault coming back up and oh my God. And some personal stuff with my brother and my dad. Like between all of that, I almost went back to Delta 8 and like Feline had to like look me in the eye and be like, you don't want to do that. So thank God for her. They were like, you were gone for a week. And people made so much drama around your name. And that just goes to show that it's not you causing this. And I said, oh, wow. Thanks for noticing. So yeah. No. Feline does not eat cornstarch, and neither do I.
What?
Someone asked if you ate cornstarch.
No, but I love watching videos of people eat cornstarch.
She likes watching people eat cornstarch, which I do too, because it's so satisfying that like
I have so many questions, and yet I'm probably never going to have any of them answered. Oh, Lord.
it makes you want to do it, but bro, not happening. Oh, it doesn't make you want to do it. Yes, Feline lives with me. It's both of us together.
Together forever, baby.
Forever? I always
It's
win.
not always.
70% of the time I'm winning.
You're lying.
See, it's so hard, like, when I'm vulnerable, whether it be, like, I'm sad about something, or I'm crying because I love somebody, or I'm crying because I'm happy, or I'm crying because something bad happened, everyone always says crocodile tears. And I think that is, like, one of the most triggering things that people say to me, and I wanna be vulnerable, and it's very triggering when people say that to me. It is. Because like I've said a million times over, like, I'm only coming from, like, a true and real good place, and, when people say that, it makes me feel like I'm being invalidated. And I just wonder if that's, like, due to my past as well. Oh, Carla, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, triggered Lynn. Yeah. Am I still hooked on baby corn? No, I'm not, actually. Megan, I get canceled every single day. I stay canceled. Like, for real. They want to know what your favorite thing about me is. Oh, I get scared, you guys.
Favorite thing about you?
Yeah.
I think it has to be just how loving you are. Like, you have such a big heart.
Thank you.
And, like, even when people do you wrong, you're just so willing to forgive.
Did you guys hear her? Feline doesn't see my money. Oh. Sorry. Oh, they didn't hear you. They said that she said that it's how loving, that I have a big heart, and that no matter how, like,
And large heart or a big one, because those are two very different things.
Like in the past, like what people do to me, I have room in my heart to forgive people. There we go. I didn't know how to word it. Did I word it right? Yeah. Okay. Favorite zodiac sign? I don't really do the zodiac moment, but I'm a Capricorn, so I'll say Capricorn. Someone just said Delta 8 is a gateway drug to meth. No. Nope. I love you. I stopped Delta 8 because why did I? It was making me hungry. Okay. Like I would get so hungry. And it's like that's the opposite of what I want to be. So that's one of like the big reasons. And then another reason, like I was getting like anxious. I was like, when I was high, I would not want to do anything. Like chores, no. Film, no. Clean, nah. Like errands, no. Appointments, who's that? Like it was crazy. So I just had to stop. What is that?
Oh, Lord. No, thank you. Oops, sorry. My finger slipped a lot.
Would it tickle to rip your nose ring out? To rip it out? That wouldn't tickle. That would hurt. Do you like the new Miley song Flowers? I do. I do. Why are you yelling? I'm loud. I'm a loud girly. Okay, so someone just said, why did you stink so bad with Destiny? So Destiny said that it was after we were together that I smelled while me and her were friends. And I tried to explain right now. I'm just gonna like try my hardest to like leave my body right now and just say this and not look back. So one of the signs, one of my symptoms of cancer was a wait, I'm trying to leave my body. I'm trying to because I wanted to say this last time so bad and I was having a hard time because it was just a lot. Every time I start talking about this, I don't think I've absorbed that I've had cancer. That's something else that I think I need to work on. After I had my hysterectomy, obviously I did not have cancer anymore, so I didn't have any more symptoms. And so that was not a symptom that I experienced anymore. So people like making fun of me about that, you're literally just making fun of someone that had cancer in one of their symptoms. So yikes on bikes. That's on you. And I think that's the reason why I kind of just let it play out. I don't really care. If you're going to make fun of someone's riddles, here's Rarity. Hi. So if you're going to make fun of someone's cancer symptom, that's literally on you. That's actually something I talked to Eric and Ricky about, is because obviously everyone around me noticed. It's not something that was unnoticed, obviously, but after my hysterectomy, all of that changed. And again, that is something else that was noticed and talked about. So, am I still frozen? Can you press 1 if you hear me, please? And people were wondering, how did you get diagnosed with cancer? So I want to explain this real quick. I was bleeding for over 2 years. And then there were some times where I would bleed so much, the whole, like half of the toilet would get filled. And one night in particular scared the fuck out of me. And I looked at my girlfriend at the time and I said, I need to go to the ER. And we ended up going. And I ended up bleeding all over the hospital floor. I had to sit on a it was like one of those like toilets that move. It was just falling out of me. I had uterine lining and blood clots completely just falling out of me. I know this is very much TMI. I'm sorry. And
yeah, a little bit of a warning would have been good. Ugh.
And so I got sent into an emergency DNC. This was to make the bleeding not stop completely, but to stop that from happening. Someone said it's called a period. Actually, if you Google, you could see the photos that I'm talking about. It was not a period, honey.
Oh yeah, those were photos. Oh Lord, if there was anything I could ever unsee those photos with, I would take it. I would do it. I would 100% invest in that, because if you weren't around, they're out there, but I highly suggest not looking for those.
That was not a period. So they took some uterine lining, the tissue, and they biopsied it. Yesterday was actually 3-year anniversary of me getting diagnosed with cancer. It was on the 4th of June in 2020. I got the call, which was 4 to 5 days after they biopsied my tissue. And they said, you have cancer. So how I got the grade and like the stage was when they gave me my hysterectomy. They tested everything. My cervix, my ovaries, everything. And thankfully, I had endometrial cancer, which is uterine cancer, which is cancer in the womb, however you want to award it. Thankfully, it was staged kind of farther than I thought it was going to be honest. But it wasn't like at the worst. It was stage 1B, grade 2. So it was going into the muscle of my uterus. And a lot of people say you had precancerous cells. Is so fucking offensive. That is not what happened. I had endometrial cancer, stage 1B, grade 2. And I still don't think I've processed it because I feel kind of detached from that. And yeah, I feel really detached. Is it because you weighed so much? That is initially how it started. My whole life, even in high school, I would have the craziest periods. I wouldn't have periods for like 6 months, and all of a sudden I would have a period for a full month. Like my whole life, I have had the craziest fucking periods. And then all of a sudden, it was like 2 years I didn't have a period at all. And during that time, get yourself some moderators. Thank you, Ashley. I might make you one. I'm sorry you have to explain your cancer to a bunch of nobodies. They don't deserve an explanation.
So if you just agree with Amber, I'll become a moderator. Wow. Yay.
A bunch of bullies and people with nothing better to do. That's how it feels. But I'm trying to explain myself to the people who care. It's not for the trolls. Nothing like that. So I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the lining of my uterus was getting super thick because I wasn't having a normal period. And every month when I should have been having a period, it was just getting thicker and thicker and thicker. So eventually that lining ended up getting cancer. And the cancer was then moving into the muscle of my uterus. Yeah, it's fucked up. And it is because of my weight, because your weight, whether you are too small or too big, can mess with someone's hormones, which then messes with someone's period. So I do blame myself for having cancer. And my therapist is trying so hard to get me to a different stage to stop blaming myself, but I don't think I can ever get there. Yeah, it was scary. It was very scary. I'll never, ever forget that night. Ever. Or just like the whole, bleeding for over 2 years. I'll never forget that. Like, but it's like I detached myself away from it so much. I feel like I do it on purpose. No one like deserves cancer. No one.
I agree with that.
Especially to get it at 29, like, oh, I just constantly would put myself in the shoes of like little children getting it. It's just so fucked.
Huh? Where did that come? I'm just gonna skip forward to that. Oh my lord.
Where's Twinkie? Right there. That's my kid right there. One of 3. And I try to be the best fur mama that I can. Perfect? No. No one's fucking perfect.
Yeah, so whenever poor Twinkie's shaking in pain, just go to Chili's real quick. Get her some treats for her arthritis. Not take her to a vet or anything.
Do I ever plan on running? No.
I mean, same.
Anyways, any hoozle?
Oh, is she gonna do that thing that she who shall not be named does? We're like, okay, I'm gonna leave, and then they stay for like another 20 minutes.
Period. No, I'm not drunk. This is literally me it's been a rocky time.
Oh, that was not me putting that edit in. That was she edited something out. Ooh, I've noticed it a few times in this video. I was just like, maybe it might be my internet connection. Nope, that was a full-on one thing to the other. I wonder what that was.
Oh, hell no. Blocked.
Okay, well then, bye. Oh lord, that was a lot, and also absolutely nothing at the same time. Good job, Amber, for making something into absolutely nothing. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.